Join, wager, cash in, and get a $150 bonus. Sign up now at tvg.com.
Game On Dude is preparing to make his 7-year-old debut on February 8th in the San Antonio Stakes. Lost in all the dude's glory over the past 3 years is how each season has ended in disappointment in the Breeders' Cup Classic. The dude has seemingly gotten better with age, but will that continue at age 7? We caught up with Bob Baffert for some insight to what to expect from Game On Dude in 2014. The past 2 years, Game On Dude has seemingly gotten better with age.
This is a moment of history. Game On Dude, perhaps the easiest winner in history of the Big Cup.
At age 4 and 5, he managed to win over $2.9 million in earnings.
Nonios and Game On Dude throw it down! Game On Dude turns him away. Nonios ran his heart out, but he's second to the winner. Game On Dude!
Last year at age 6, the dude won 5 times in 7 starts, winning over $2.5 million.
We didn't really run him too much last year. I just picked my spots, and I think he does better when I give him time between races. He's handles it well, and you know, the longer I have him, the more you get to figure him out. We still, after races, maybe we should have done this or done that.
Now, Game On Dude is ready to make his 7-year-old debut in the San Antonio Stakes. It's a race that he has dominated the past 2 years, winning by a total of 12 lengths.
Clubhouse Ride ran a big one, but just is not in the same class as Game On Dude. And Game On Dude and Mike Smith take the San Antonio.
This season, Bob Baffert is eyeing the San Antonio and the Santa Anita handicap again. But first, he wants to make sure his determined gelding is still up to the task of running against the best handicap horses.
He looks great. I mean, his flesh looks great. It's amazing that the older he gets, the better he handles everything. And he breathed the other day, and he just looked like his old self. If he stays on this routine that he's on, and he looks healthy, and he shows me all the energy that he wants to run at that top level.
We last saw Game On Dude dueling with Will Take Charge in the Clark Handicap the day after Thanksgiving. Baffert could not have been prouder, but he also knows the downside to the dude and his inability to run off the pace.
He ran a great race. The problem with him, he's still one-dimensional. You can't, the pace is just really tough.
Game On Dude now begins to make his move to the outside of our double play.
That one horse really made him run with real speed, had to go a little bit faster, so he didn't have that kick what he had. And Churchill Downs, that long stretch, it's so demanding.
Game On Dude from Will Take Charge. These two heroes down to the line. Will Take Charge and Game On Dude in a thrilling climax to the Clark Handicap.
Will Take Charge, he's a good horse. It looked like we had him put away, and then he just found a way to get up and beat us.
Whatever form Game On Dude displays in 2014 remains to be seen. However, Baffert is just happy to have him in the barn.
But he's been such a nice horse. What I mean by nice, he's so kind and gentle at the barn. He has the same personality as Joe Torre, his owner, where he's just he's a true gentleman, and then to bring that on race day, he brings that fire, and that's what makes him so great. At this stage of the game, we just want to enjoy him. He's brought us so much, happiness that, we're going to, we're just enjoying him. It's all gravy.
We are looking at a walkover. Game On Dude and Bob Baffert romp in the Pacific Classic.
The San Antonio Stakes on February 8th is just one of 3 graded stakes races at Santa Anita. Be sure to watch Game On Dude live on TVG and bet the San Antonio on tvg.com.